Let's be real. Artificial intelligence isn't some sci-fi movie concept anymore. It's here, it's probably in your pocket right now, and it's quickly becoming our go-to partner for getting things done. So today we're going to count down the top 10 AI tools that are completely shaking up how we work, from the emails we write to the very way we come up with new ideas. I want you to really think about this for a second. What if you could have just a few AI tools that could literally do the work of a whole team? You know, all those things that eat up our days? Writing all those emails, struggling to build a presentation from scratch, designing graphics, or even writing lines of code. Well, that's not some far-off future. It's happening right now. And here's the most important thing to remember. These tools aren't here to replace us. They're designed to be amplifiers for our own skills. The goal is to help us all work faster, think a whole lot better, and create more than we ever could on our own. We're about to jump into the top 10. And you're definitely going to want to stick around because the last tool on our list, it could completely transform how you deal with information forever. All right, let's kick this countdown off. Coming in at number 10 is a tool that takes something we all do every single day and just makes it way, way better. We're talking about writing. So most of us know Grammarly as that helpful tool that catches our typos, right? Well, it's so much more than that now. It's basically a full-on writing strategist. Imagine you write a quick, blunt email. With one click, Grammarly can turn it into a polite, persuasive message. It can take a super dense report and give you a summary in seconds. It is an absolute must-have for any professional who has to write, period. Okay, next up at number 9. We're moving on from the words we write to the visuals we create. You know, good design used to take hours and a ton of specialized skill, but with Canva Magic Studio, that's all changing. Anybody, and I mean anybody, can now generate an entire, beautiful presentation or create amazing graphics just by typing a description of what they want. It's like having a professional designer on call 24/7. It's incredible.
All right, cracking our top 8, we've got a tool for anyone out there who's ever looked at their computer and just felt totally overwhelmed by digital chaos.
Notion was already a beast when it comes to organization, but with their AI, it's like it grew a brain. It can take your messy, chaotic meeting notes and instantly turn them into a clean summary with perfect action items. It can take a tiny idea and flesh it out into a whole project plan. It's basically a chief of staff for your brain, keeping everything neat and tidy. Coming in at number 7 is the tool that really truly blew the doors open for AI and showed millions of people what was possible. You probably know this one. Yep, of course, it's ChatGPT. It's one of the most widely used AI tools on the entire planet for a reason. Professionals everywhere are using it every single day to boost their productivity and creativity. It's like having this super smart partner you can call on anytime to help you brainstorm, figure out some tricky code, or just learn a really complex new topic in a few minutes. Okay, we are now entering the part of our list with tools that are just fundamentally changing the creative process itself. And we're starting with images. At number 6, Midjourney is pretty much where your imagination becomes a picture. It's wild. A designer can now test out a dozen different visual ideas in the time it used to take to sketch out just one. You can create everything from super realistic photos for marketing to just completely fantastical art, all just by describing it with words. So from still images, we're now making the jump into the world of video. And number 5 is a total game changer for anyone who makes videos. Let's face it, video editing has always had a really steep learning curve. But tools like Runway ML are just flattening it. You can do these incredibly complex things that used to require years of experience, like, I don't know, removing an object from a shot where the camera's moving, or creating a whole new scene, and you can do it with a simple text command. It's just a massive time saver for creators. So you thought editing video with text was impressive? Well, our number 4 tool basically gets rid of the need to even shoot the video in the first place. Yeah, you heard me right. Synthesia completely turns the whole production process on its head. You just type out a script, you pick an AI avatar, and boom, the platform creates a video of a totally realistic presenter saying your lines. No cameras, no microphones, no studios. It's no wonder so many companies are using this for things like corporate training videos. All right, we are entering the top 3. And now we're looking at tools that are built for that really deep, knowledge-heavy work that needs to be super precise and accurate. You can think of this as Search 2.0. You know how when you search for something, you just get a long list of blue links you have to click through? Well, Perplexity AI does the work for you.
It reads those sources, it pulls together the information, and it gives you a direct answer, with the sources right there. For anyone doing research or fact-checking, this is an absolute game changer.
Coming in at our runner-up spot, number 2, is a tool that sent massive shockwaves through the entire world of software development. For developers, this is nothing short of revolutionary. GitHub Copilot is like having an AI partner programming right alongside you. It suggests entire chunks of code, it finishes your sentences for you, it just helps you solve problems as you type. And developers say it doesn't just make them faster, it helps them stay in that perfect state of flow so they can focus on the big, hard problems.
And here we are, the number 1 spot. You know, this final tool isn't just a small step up from what we've seen before. It represents a fundamental shift in how we all interact with knowledge itself.
That is a pretty bold claim, right? So what is this tool that's having such a huge impact? It's called NotebookLM, and here is the giant difference. Unlike other AIs that pull information from the entire internet, this one only works with your sources. You upload your research papers, your project files, your meeting notes, your entire personal library of knowledge, and then you can talk to it. You can ask it to summarize things, find key details, or even generate new ideas based only on the stuff you gave it. It is literally like having a personal research assistant who has perfectly memorized everything you've ever worked on. So, from a personal writing coach to a private researcher, these tools are just incredible amplifiers for our own minds. The future of work isn't about humans versus AI, it's about humans with AI. So, my challenge to you is to pick 1 or 2 tools from this list that sounded interesting and just start playing around. Which really just leaves one last question. How will you start?